Hello, air signs. Welcome to the House of Tarot Tallahassee. Thank you so much for being here and thank you so much for sharing space. Today's message we're going over conflict, resolution, outcome. We also have a card pulled on how to tap into that resolution. So let's get started, air signs, without further ado. Air signs, we're talking Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. So at the bottom of the deck, we have Tanzanite, clarity. So air signs, the universe is guiding you towards clarity in this moment. It's guiding you towards research. It's guiding you towards getting the root of a situation, being clear on what it is that you understand or what it is that you know, what it is that you're teaching or speaking on in this moment. Tanzanite is a stone of clarity to spread that wisdom to the air signs in regards to being clear on your plans, being clear on your decisions, being clear on how and what you plan to go about your decision making and your plan setting, your actions, your goals, things of that nature. So when it comes down to your conflict, air signs, let's see. Ancestors, petrified wood. Your conflict right now is tapping into your roots, tapping into who you are and what you are, tapping into where you came from, what is your lineage, what is your DNA, who is your DNA, who are your parents, where did they come from, what is their bloodline, what is your bloodline, where does that stem from, where does the things that are happening in your life, are these things reoccurring from a generational bloodline, or are these things happening to you for the first time, and are you going to carry these things out within your generational bloodline? It's getting clear on who you are. This reading for you, air signs, is about more of your DNA, or understanding your DNA in a way to bring the clarity in your life, or for your path in this moment. So I can see this is a soul searching reading so far. So the conflict is your ancestors, or finding out that information, or getting down to the history of your family, trying to dig deep or find these things in regards to where you came from, or your lineage, your tree of family, or your tree of life, even in self-development as well. Just trying to find out what you connect with, what is your heritage and your roots. That is the conflict right now. Trying to find clarity in these spaces, or in these hours, and maybe not finding the direct answers that you need, and or being misled to sources and things of that nature. Now, what is your resolution in this hour? Communication. So it's almost as if you're not asking the right people, or again, being led to the right sources, or you aren't asking the right questions, or phrasing things in a way that you want to receive the answers in. So the universe is asking you right now to be clear and direct on what it is that you want to find about your lineage, what it is that you want to find about your DNA, what it is what you want to find about yourself or your self-development in this moment. How do you want to really understand yourself? Is it through astrology? Is it through tarot? Is it through sitting in nature, grounding yourself? Is it through meditation? What is the journey? What do you need in this moment? Do you need all of those things, or do you need one of those things? Do you need to build on those things, or do you need to encompass those things on a daily basis? What is it for you right now, air signs, that would be beneficial? And I know with air signs, there's a lot of questions. There's a lot of back and forth. So this is about you really being clear on your lineage, being clear on your DNA, being clear on your roots, being clear on knowing yourself in this moment, air signs, and finding that right line of communication that can connect you with not only who you are, but where you want to go. Because again, being clear on where you want to know really allows you and assists you to be clear on where you're going, or what information you're trying to overall receive. So that clear communication is paramount for you right now. So be clear on who you are and what you want to know about self, and how you're going about that strategy, and why you're going about that strategy. And I hope that makes sense for you right now. But that is your resolution, is communication, being clear, and also being direct in your communication. Now, how you can assist communication, or how you can assist your resolution in this moment, what you can tap into is source. Come through. Tapping into a higher power, asking your source energy, right? If you aren't getting the answers that you need from a family, from a friend, if you aren't getting the answers from your lineage, your DNA, then it is up to you now to communicate with source, to really align you and guide you into those spaces and places that you're needed to find the research or find the answers that really will gain you the clarity right now on not only who you are, but where you came from and what your purpose could be or what your assignment could be in this hour. Very important. Oh, I love that, divine temple. So that is how you can tap into your resolution, is tapping into source, tapping into your higher self, tapping into your higher frequency or vibration when it comes down to your ancestors, when it comes down to, and that's the conflict. You may feel like I can't connect with them. I don't know how to communicate. Doing a ritualistic bath will help you communicate and connect with your ancestors, and very powerful to do a ritual bath in regards to connecting with your ancestors. Also, again, if you're having trouble finding out about them, again, going to source, asking those direct questions or the direct leads in regards to finding out the information that you need to know. Asking source or asking your direct source or asking your ancestors, your spirit guides, to put you in a direct vibration and a direct lead of the information that you need to gain the knowledge on your past life, your now life, or whatever it is in regards to your assignment or your purpose in this moment. That is very imperative right now for you guys, air signs. So communicating that in only a way that you can, being clear on that only in a way that you can. So that's important to you right now as well. So again, those are some things that you can do to tap into source. Like I said, that ritual bath, lighting your candle, doing your ritual bath. If you guys want more information about that, please, reach out to me and we can have a one-on-one conversation. But there's certain herbs and things that you can put in your bath to also elevate that experience. But again, overall outcome is conflict. So this is feeling like you can't get through to them, or you can't get through to yourself, or you don't have the right this or the right that. The universe is letting you know to be lighthearted in this moment, to allow yourself to release all conflict, all disregard to not being enough or not being able to connect, or them not wanting to connect with you. The universe is saying right now that you are not only lucky, but you live lucky. You are birthed in a lucky life. You are birthed in a purposeful life. You are birthed in divine right. So it is your divine right to have your divine needs and your divine wants. So if it is the need or the want to connect with your higher source or your higher self, to really understand your DNA, to really get to know thyself, to really understand and communicate with the higher vibration within yourself and outside of yourself, the universe is saying get clear on that, stand 10 toes down on that, release yourself from worrying about not having it or not being enough for it, and allow yourself to really pull in or bring in that energy by really setting yourself up to put a powerful surge towards that energy and towards the desire for it, and then releasing yourself from an everyday constant battle of it hasn't come in yet, or when is it coming, or what do I have, or not having it. The universe is asking you to sit in a satisfactory mode, or sit in a mode to where you are grateful, or you are in a state of gratitude for having this communication with your ancestors, to have a communication with a higher vibration, to have a communication with a higher source of self, so that you can really align and divine and understand self in a different way in this moment, air signs, so that you can release yourself from conflict. You can release yourself from any battles within, whether this be mental, emotional, spiritual, whether you can release yourself from any doubt, fears, or worry, or you can release yourself from any negative self-talk. And you can really find the clarity that is needed, and you can really fine-tune your line to spirit. You can really fine-tune your line to any guide or source that is the source or the validation for and of and through your life in this moment. And you can really connect with that and be able to connect with a past life that helps you better understand not only who you are, but your assignment in this hour. Air signs, I hope this message resonated with you. If so, please leave me a comment. If you have any questions, please also put them down below. Peace and blessings.